All right, welcome. We'd like to introduce you to our district-issued Chromebooks for our one-to-one program for Hillsborough School District. On the left, we have an Acer Chromebook, which is our elementary Chromebook. On the right, our Lenovo Chromebook, which is our middle school and high school Chromebooks. I want to give you a quick tour of the anatomy of your Chromebook. Turning it around, okay, we have on this side here of the elementary style Chromebook, volume, a USB where you can plug in an external mouse, a power, your power button, your battery light, which will be blue if you have a fully charged battery and red if it needs a charge, an additional power port, an additional USB, and a micro SD card. This is where you plug in your headphones. To open your Chromebook, here you will find your Chromebook has multiple options for how to navigate typing. You can have a typical laptop, tent for drawing or video sessions, or completely fold for tablet mode. Additionally, when using tablet mode, you have a stylus that is housed underneath the keyboard on the left here and should slide out easily and slide back in easily with the angle of the Chromebook. For the middle school Chromebook and high school Chromebook, the anatomy is fairly similar. On this side, you have a power port, a USB, a micro SD card, and again, your headphone jack audio. On the other side, volume keys, power, another USB port for an external mouse, and another power or display port. On the secondary Chromebook, your stylus is located on the side, the right side of the Chromebook, and again, should slide out easily and slide back in easily. This Chromebook also works in tablet mode, so you can work in a regular laptop mode, tent for drawing or for video, or tablet mode. Today we're going to operate in regular laptop mode. Now here with your keys, the elementary style Chromebook and the secondary Chromebook both have a very similar layout here. You have your volume keys here, mute, volume up, volume down. Your display, you can dim the screen and increase the brightness. Let's go ahead and get logged in. Both Chromebooks are a touch screen. So you can touch buttons or navigate with a mouse or your trackpad. You will be met with our district login here, in which you need to type in your entire email address. So @ symbol here for an English Chromebook is Shift2. For a Spanish keyboard, type here in the right corner and select Spanish key. Your Spanish @ symbol will be the Alt located to the right of the spacebar and the number 2. hsd.k12.or.us. Next. Here's where you type in your password. And again, click sign in. You will be met with a menu to ask you, would you like to reduce the number of times you are asked to sign in? Typically for your student, you're going to say, don't show this message again, and yes. After a moment, you will be met with your screen here, And again, you have options on the right to adjust your lighting, your notifications, your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth. Here, we're going to get logged into Google Classroom. You can begin a couple of different ways to get to Google Classroom. First, you can use the search key on the left and type in Classroom. You will see classroom.google.com pops up, and you can navigate to Google Classroom this way. An additional way to navigate to Google Classroom is to choose Chrome and type in classroom.google.com. A final way to navigate to Classroom is to use what we call the waffle here on the right and select the Classroom icon. Students who are signed in with their school credentials will also see HSD bookmarks here on the left, can click on My Apps, sign in with their Google profile, and then choose from the menu Google Classroom. Here is a typical Google Classroom. For elementary students, you will see 1, 2, possibly 3 different classrooms. For a middle school or high school student, you may see as many as 6 or 7. Google Classroom has a very simplified layout. Here we see classrooms in which we have already been enrolled and a classroom we have yet to join. So your teacher's icons will be here, the title of the class here, the owner of the class, and then any additional information. This first class here, Technology Period 2, I've been invited to, and I'm going to join the class. Now, this is the typical classroom interface once you are inside a class. Over here on the left, there's a 3-bar menu in which you can find your calendar of assignments, a to-do list which compiles all of the classroom assignments into a to-do list, the rest of your classrooms to navigate, and your settings. Let's begin by looking in a Google Classroom. You see 3 different menus here. Stream, which is a list of announcements from your teacher. Classwork, which is a list of assignments by week. First week, online resources. You will also see a menu here to the left of assignments by week that you can navigate to, or additional topics such as online resources. When in classwork, you can select a single class assignment to find out more. You may also see, when you select classwork, individual assignments to read more about the assignment. Click into the assignment, say View Assignment to view the teacher's directions, any additional documents linked, an opportunity to comment to the entire class. To comment and ask questions to your teacher, click Add Comment. To add your work, you click Add or Create. You can link a file from your Google Drive, link from a URL, add a file you've downloaded, or even create a new Google Doc, a new Google Slide, a new Google Sheet, or a new Google Drawing. When you've finished your work, click Mark as Done. This will ask you to mark as done and turn in your assignment. You will see then that it is indicated that you have turned in an assignment. Navigating back to another classroom, let's take a look at the People tab. People here is where you get to see your teachers. The envelope icon to the right is your opportunity to email a teacher. You may even see in other classes that you have your classmates next to you, and you can email your classmates if you have a question about the assignment and would rather ask a peer as well. We're going to join our mock classroom here, join the meet, and you are met with me. Okay, here is where you can quickly, before you join the meet, turn off your mic, turn off your camera, add visual effects, noting that if you choose to add visual effects, this will significantly drain your Wi-Fi bandwidth and slow down your computer. You can also choose your camera, the front camera here, or the back camera here. You can also choose the built-in microphone here or here, or you can choose headphones should you have those plugged in. Speaker as well, you can choose your headphones or the speaker here. You can adjust your video lighting and also toggle on noise cancellation. Let's join the meet. You're going to notice that we have to wait for the host to join. So a Google Meet will not launch without the teacher present. In here, we also have the opportunity to turn on captions. When I turn on captions, now my teacher is here, I'm going to click this three-dot menu and choose my settings. For captions, I have captions turned on. My teacher is speaking English, but I would like to see captions read to me in Spanish. So I'm going to turn on translated captions. Here, I can select a variety of languages from French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish. Once I select Spanish, then all of the captions will start translating here when my teacher begins to speak. Translated captions. Okay. To turn captions off, simply select again. To raise your hand in class, there is a hand icon down here where you can raise your hand and your teacher is notified that you would like to speak. Additional settings here is you can adjust your layout to see your classmates all at once, just your teacher to stay focused in class, or a sidebar in which you see the teacher's presentation, the teacher's face, and a few of your classmates. You can also slide the scale to see more people at one time. Finally, you can adjust your mic and your settings for video and audio from here in that three-dot menu as well. To leave the class, you simply use the red button to hang up. Over on the right, you will see a chat bubble in which you can type messages to your teacher or the entire class. Additionally, if your teacher launches a poll or a breakout room, you will see these to the right here, where they may launch a whiteboard for you to join and write your answers for class, a question and answer, a quick poll in which they ask the class questions, or send you to a small group in another breakout room. The number of people are here. If you would like to see your teacher or only your one particular student, you can select the pin next to them and select pin. All right, let's go ahead and hang up. You have left the meeting. We're going to close out the window and go back to class to see what else our teacher has for us the day. Again, here in Google Classroom, clicking on the menu on the left, we can see a calendar of our assignments due for all of our classes, for any one class. We can also click our to-do list, which will show us all of the assignments we have yet to do any missing assignments, and all of the assignments that we have finished. You also have the waffle here embedded within Google Classroom to quickly navigate to your Google Drive, your docs, your sheets, your slides, your calendar, or another Meet link. Let's go ahead and log out here. We're going to close all of our windows and close all of our tabs. And that brings us back here. When you are finished, sign out of the Chromebook. Close the lid and put it away.